So, here I am, dressed only in a girl's bikini, being embraced by my best friend. On one hand, I'm pleased that I've been able to pull off such a skimpy outfit. On the other, everyone was telling me how nice I looked. I couldn't help but feel so self-conscious about how flat my chest is. A strange worry for a boy my age to have, but I couldn't stop myself feeling jealous of Lara and her curves. Looking over at her, she just looks amazing from every angle. I couldn't help feel that I looked like a cardboard cutout of a woman compared to her. "You okay?" Matt asks, concerned, breaking my train of thought. "Yeah," I answer, unconvincingly, waving his concern away. Confidently pulling me closer to him, Matt puts his lips to my ears. "Stop looking so worried," he whispers. "I know," I reply secretly back to him. "Just look how flat my chest is, though. I feel like I'm going to embarrass you in front of Barry. I'm not exactly as stunning as Lara, am I?" "Ah, I see," Matt says in his normal voice, allowing me to move back from him. Watching him look me up and down, I can see him silently judging me. I can't say I'm best impressed with him. What was he expecting of me? I'm trying my best with what I've been born with. "I can see why you'd feel that way," he comments, looking at Lara. "Honestly, you'll do. I'd like you however you looked." I felt my face twitch with anger. "You'll do?" I repeat back to him through gritted teeth. "You'll do?" "Squad," Barry then calls out from across the lakefront, interrupting my incoming rage. "Are you guys coming or what?" "Yeah, coming," Matt shouts, grabbing his towel. Shocked by his comments, Matt leaves me standing with fumes pouring from my ears. "Right then," I say spitefully as I angrily stomp back towards the cabin. Entering our room, I quickly find his bag and pull out his favourite band t-shirt. Throwing it on, it covers my body and acts like a dress on me. "Let's see how you like this," I growl as I stretch the t-shirt down to cover as much of my body as possible. As I exit the lodge and head towards the lakefront, I could see the three of them waiting for me. The water looked so inviting. I also loved how the gentle warm breeze felt against my hairless skin and how it played softly with my long hair. Still, I couldn't be too pleased. I'm so very cross with Matt. Lara points at me as I join them on the small pier. "Sonya, why are you wearing that t-shirt?" Matt's mouth drops as he sees what I'm wearing. I instantly knew my ploy was annoying him. "Does it matter?" Barry says impatiently as he grabs Lara by the waist and picks her up off the ground. "Time to go swimming." Laughing and giggling, Lara struggles playfully as Barry moves her to the end of the pier. Screaming with excitement, Barry throws her into the lake. As she splashes down and quickly resurfaces, Barry cannonballs in to follow her. I couldn't help but smile at how cute they are. Barry had always seemed a bit of a douche, but it's nice seeing how they get on like that. That's when I look at Matt, and he's staring at me with a huge grin on his face. I instantly knew what he was thinking. "No way!" I cry out, attempting to run away. Quicker to react, Matt catches me and holds onto my sides. He easily picks me up off the ground. "Time to go swimming," he teasingly cries out. Unmercifully throwing me off the pier, I hit the water with absolutely no grace. The lukewarm water hits me like a truck. Closing my eyes and mouth tight, I manage to find my feet. Resurfacing with a gasp for air, the water ripples against my chest. Matt! I scream out annoyed as I cough up swallowed water. You're such a... Before I could finish my insults, Matt jumps in and causes another splash of water to hit my face. Water engulfs me for a second time. Matt! I scream out once more, desperately trying to get the wet hair out of my eyes. Managing to regain my vision, I see him standing directly in front of me, smiling like a massive dope. That's for wearing my t-shirt. He laughs as he wades water to be closer to me. Stopping just in front of me, he helps me remove the last few strands of hair on my face. Although, now that I've seen you wearing it, I think you look super cute. Shut up, I reply in frustration. You're supposed to be annoyed. No way, Matt grins and teases. My girlfriend can wear my shirts anytime. Annoyed, I sharply thrust my arm through the water. Causing a small wave, I splash water directly into his stupid, wide-grinning face. Take that, I mischievously shout, scoring a direct hit. Wiping clear his eyes, he looks at me with a light-hearted expression. Oh, he says with surprise and joy. Does this mean war? As we splash each other again and again, I start having a really good time. As we laughed and swim together, I'd forgot myself in the situation. I wasn't having to pretend to be Sonya. I was just messing around with my best friend. Every so often, Matt would bring himself close and be really touchy-feely with me. I don't know if it's just me getting used to it, but the close attention he was giving to me was starting to feel normal. I kind of felt like I'd miss it if he was to stop. As the afternoon rolled on and the sun starts dropping, we all decide to get out of the lake. Covering my soaking body with my towel, Lara approaches me. Hey, she says softly as she wrings out her wet hair. So, are we going to talk about why you felt like you needed to wear this shirt? Oh, I reply awkwardly. Don't worry about it. Giving me a look of disbelief, she stands closer. Okay then, she says, locking her arm with mine. How about this? Let's have a girly night tonight, just me and you. Sure, I answer, unprepared for what a girly night might entail. Don't look so worried, she cheers. We can do each other's hair and makeup. It will be fun. Maybe I should go get dry and dressed first, I say, concerned that she is not letting me go. Nah, she replies with a waft of her hand. I've got a better idea. That's when I look over to see Matt and Barry really hitting it off. Laughing and joking around, I started to feel a little jealous. Was it Matt making a new friend, or was I jealous that Matt wasn't paying attention to me? Ata Sonya, Lara says, snapping me from my thoughts. The boys seem to be hitting it off, at last. Yeah, I reply quietly. So, about our girly night? Lara asks, waving her hand in front of my vision. Girly night? I question, half listening and half gawking at Matt. Sounds fun, right? Lara says, grasping hold of my hand. I want to make you feel good about your body. The soft, gentle touch of her hand shocks me out of my trance. I look at her with my full attention. You really don't have to do that, I reply, looking longingly over at Matt. Lara turns her head to look in the same direction I am. You want to spend more time with Matt? She asks me, clearly disappointed. I understand. I feel like he's leaving me behind, I admit, about to walk over in his direction. Sonya, Lara says abruptly, tightening the grip on the hand and pulling me back. Are you okay? I ask, instantly turning to look at the worry on her face. Swiftly turning her face away to look in another direction, something was clearly bothering her. What's wrong? I ask. Turning her face to give me a very quick look, I could see her eyes are red. She looks like she's about to cry. It's nothing, Lara replies, rubbing her face. Turning to look back over my shoulder, I could see Matt and Barry messing around, laughing and joking with not a care in the world. It really had me feeling conflicted. I just really need to talk, Lara continues, regaining my attention. Still not looking at me, I see her shoulders sagging. Did she want to hang out with me so she could tell me what was bothering her? Let's go make me over, I grin, gripping her hand tightly and pulling her in the direction of the cabin. Thanks, Lara says, gripping back just as hard.